I'll be back. Be back in like 3 minutes.
Does that sound working? What? Does that sound working?
Yeah, you see the sound going on the thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll literally go downstairs and check out the TVs.
Where's the microphone?
It's on there. Yeah, I usually would hook it up from there, but obviously we go to the soundboard from the over there.
We're good.
Please stand and face the flag of the state. Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Class of 2020, parents, family, friends, faculty, and staff, greetings and salutations. I'm Superintendent Jim Carlson, and joining me on stage is School Board President Mr. Ron Fry, Principal Mr. Marty Boyles, and Assistant Principal Mr. Mike Coughlin. On behalf of Seneca Township High School Board of Education, administration, faculty, and staff, it is my great honor to welcome you to our 2021 graduation ceremony. I extend my warmest congratulations and best wishes to our graduates and sincere thanks to the parents, grandparents, teachers, mentors, and friends who offered encouragement, support, and sacrifice to achieve this milestone. So graduates, what did you notice when you entered the gym? The band, not on the floor, but rather up in the balcony. Your chairs not positioned tightly together and near the stage, but instead extending to the rear of the gym and spaced out. And you proceed into the gym not by a center aisle or along the sidelines. That attendance is not unlimited, but rather guests are seated in small groups and separated by gaps. That this is not what a traditional graduation looks like at Seneca High School, but rather, wait a second, we're back in the gym, right? You're going to walk on a stage and you're going to get your diploma. Our band, our great band director is playing, and your loved ones are watching in person and online. Your teachers are here, present, celebrating their accomplishment, and we're going to listen to 3 terrific student speakers. Guys, it's really easy to get sucked into negative thinking and lament what you don't have instead of appreciating what you do. If you walk through life with a positive orientation, you'll find life to be so much more enjoyable and look on the bright side of things. This year, no doubt, proved challenging to say the least. Not only was having in-person school tricky, but navigating life in general is difficult. I don't pretend to have all the answers. Even this old man has more questions than answers. I guess that's how life goes. What I do believe, however, is that through our challenges, overcoming obstacles, and fighting through difficulties that we've grown to develop the most. On the wall in the children's home in Calcutta, India, formerly run by Mother Teresa, you'll find the words, "Give the best you have, and you may get kicked in the teeth. But give the world the best you have, anyway." Success is not the absence of challenge in life, it's overcoming them. And you have overcome a tremendous amount this year. But your challenges are not over with graduation. In fact, you likely graduated to larger and more difficult ones. But don't be troubled by that. You have tools to triumph during difficult times. You have the spirit of gratitude and the power of positive thinking to focus yourself. You have resilience to stand up when you get knocked down. Guys, you beat a pandemic. And finally, look around this gym. You have loved ones who care and love you, and that you can lean on when you need support. Graduates, I am so proud of you. We are so proud of you. Thank you for your contributions to Seneca High School, and our very best to you in your futures. Okay, now the fun stuff, right? I have a great job in this ceremony. I get to introduce 3 really awesome graduates who undoubtedly will entertain and inspire us with their speeches. It's my honor to introduce the student speakers for today. Each of our speakers has earned the distinction of summa cum laude with grade point averages exceeding 4.0 and have been actively involved in co-curricular activities throughout their high school careers. Our first speaker is Jenna Gosling. Jenna, please join me on stage. Jenna is the daughter of Renee and Les Gosling. Jenna will attend Iowa State University and major in biochemistry with an emphasis on agriculture. Jenna.
4 years ago, my sister gave her graduation speech, in which she warned her teachers that I was going to be an incoming freshman. Now, if you knew me freshman year, or even any of us freshman year, it's safe to say that we've changed quite a bit. These past 4 years have taught me a lot about the difference between winning and losing. Now, whether that's in a math contest or an FFA CPE, somehow I'm always stuck right on the edge of winning, constantly achieving second place rather than first. Recently this school year, Mr. Adams said something that stuck out to me. He mentioned that there is just 1% difference between first and second. Going just 1% more than all of your peers is all it takes. If we do not challenge ourselves further, then how are we going to grow? True athletes work themselves harder every practice, and true scholars are those who strive to learn more than what is just presented to them. Taking that extra step of effort, that extra step of hard work is what is necessary for our class to go far beyond what we've already accomplished. But as I've earned second place numerous times, I've also learned the importance of failing. As all of us know, life does not go as expected. We reach bumps in the road that are sometimes seemingly impossible to overcome. Sometimes these routes in life are what can cause us to fail in simple tasks. For speech team this year, I gave a TED Talk about the stigma of suicide and depression. As much as I've been hurt by the topic, I was determined to give it because the messages were so important to me. It took me weeks, maybe months, to even touch a piece of paper. I started in a place of failure, but ended up giving that speech every single weekend and eventually placed at speech notes. In that TED Talk, Kevin Burrow states, "The world I believe in is one where we are measured by our ability to overcome adversities, not avoid them." These small failures can seem like they undermine every great achievement we've made, but they don't. Staying in one place of failure does not erase your previous successes. Failure is inevitable, but we have the ability to learn and use these challenges to become stronger. What makes us strong isn't necessarily going through difficult changes, but rather growing through them. Before I leave today, I want to encourage my peers to challenge themselves in the life that they have ahead of them. Learn from the moments of failure and take pride in their accomplishments. And just to warn my teachers, my little brother will be a freshman next year, so good luck. Thank you.
Great job, Jenna, thank you. Our next speaker is Levi Meyerhofer. Levi, please join me on stage. Levi is the son of Jenna and Jeff Meyerhofer. Levi will attend Joliet Junior College before transferring to Western Illinois University to major in sports broadcasting. Levi.
You talked to me the last few months. You may notice I've been trying to stay away from good luck and try to go toward good skill instead. And after all, skill will win a basketball game over luck 9 out of 10 times. But sometimes skill just isn't part of the equation when the circumstances your luck, and toss up, a roll of the dice. Through the luck of the Irish, our class has been lucky enough to know each other and to grow together. To have 2.5 regular years before obvious negative circumstances, and to have stayed in person throughout the entire past school year. Major thank you to all who made that possible, by the way. Side note. And I'm sorry for those who had quarantine on their own. But to have shortened the AP test and have to miss the hardest finals of our career, I think we overlooked that. And having a caring support system around us when tragedy struck, making sure that we knew that we were never alone, and to live our final months in Seneca with many of the same positive opportunities as those who came before us, even though many of them were not in the same format. I personally have been lucky enough to basically live at this school the past 4 years. I used to get here at 6:30 before most teachers and leave at 9:30 or 10. I got that habit recently. But I've been lucky enough to have the opportunity to be involved in over 20 clubs and to jumpstart my own broadcasting, video production, and graphic design career. To be accepted and to accept my classmates as they are. And to have such a caring, Seneca, fighting Irish family over the past 4 years, with whom I can rely on and relate to. Now, as a freshman, I wasn't by any means a shy kid. I didn't need much encouragement to do things, and yes, there is a lot to do. But by saying yes in the beginning, that opens up a lot more opportunities for you in the future than saying no. You can always come back in time, something I finally learned to do just a few weeks ago. Ms. Foster was very surprised when I said, sorry, I cannot help you decorate the hallways. I don't have time. Yeah, that was a surprise to her. But saying yes to one small positive opportunity at the beginning opens up your range for good luck. Saying yes to the musical even though you don't think you'll be good, and then finding out if you really enjoy it. By saying yes to support your friends in the game even though you know nothing about the sport. Because your ability to socialize and your luck and expanding your social circle will increase. By saying yes to yourself, asking if there's more that can be done to improve the place around you, something I really hope that I've done. And simply saying yes to the small positive opportunity which will expand your opportunities for luck and success. Like expanding the bullseye on a dartboard. To future students and to future me, do not be afraid to take a risk because you might just have enough love to succeed. And you know I've been lucky to attend Seneca High School with these classmates, teachers, administrators, school board with us today. I've been lucky enough to know where I stand, where I belong, and what it takes to succeed at Seneca High School. Optimism, perseverance, hard work, and the luck of the Irish. Thank you, class of 2021. I wish you good luck. I wish you good skill in life. And for the final time, this is all. Signing off. Thank you.
Great job, Levi. Thank you. Our final speaker is Amber Rowan. Amber, please join me on stage. Amber is the daughter of Joyce and Eric Rowan. Amber will attend Central College, double majoring in physical education, teaching, and sports psychology. Amber.
It is my pleasure to welcome students, family, and faculty to today's graduation ceremony here at Seneca High School. Every one of you have made an impact on us graduates who are sitting here today. But most importantly, I would like to thank my fellow classmates in front of me. Our class definitely did not have the senior year experience that we all imagined when we started here our freshman year. It was a year full of unpredictable challenges, but we were able to conquer them all and overcame whatever this crazy year threw at us. As we head into the next chapter of our lives, it is important to set goals and go after them with everything that we have. Throughout our 4 years here, you have all all strive to reach our objectives, whether in athletics, academics, or a personal purpose. Without a doubt, there were various obstacles that we faced, especially within the last year. But we were all able to overcome these and work together to be in a place that we are currently in today. Setting goals is the first step into turning the invisible into the visible. This quote by Tony Robbins depicts the importance of having a target to aim for, a goal, an intentional plan. They act as roadmaps. They get you from one point to another. They help to provide direction to reach your ultimate destination and a way to measure your progress along the way. After today, I encourage you to develop a long-term plan. Where do you want to be in 3 to 5 years? In order to figure this out, you need to set high standards for yourself. Take a moment and look around at the rest of your fellow classmates. Where do you want them to be in 3 to 5 years? Without a doubt, you want them to be successful. You should want the same for yourself and expect the same out of yourself. When setting your goals, remember that it is important to surround yourself with people who will encourage and support you. Being around positive people will allow you to focus on your goals and will always motivate you to be the best that you can be. Stay away from those who will drag you down or who encourage you to do something that puts you farther away from your goals. Throughout our 4 years here, we have all created friendships that helped us in the hardest times, especially within this past year. It may take heartbreak and multiple tries to find these strong friendships, as it likely did in high school. We all have people in our lives that have dragged us down. Ultimately, we need to be able to use this as motivation to pick us up and push us on. Personally, one of the most motivating criticisms that I have received was to run like an athlete. I doubt that the coach who told me this even remembers saying it, and it was a little ironic considering my experience with distance running, but this coach will never know the impact that his comment made on my life. It is something that I tell myself when I'm struggling to get through a workout, right before a race, or simply just when I need an extra bit of motivation. Comments like this that you are bound to receive should not steer you away from your goals. Use them as motivation and strive to pursue your dreams and goals. Do it for yourself and for no one else's approval other than the satisfaction of knowing that you attempted, you achieved, or you set off on a new path of exploration simply for yourself. On a final note, as we all head into the real world, remember to check in on your friends and show kindness to everyone. You never know what battle someone is facing in their life, and how much a simple act of kindness can turn around someone's life. Also, never be too afraid to ask for help. You are never held at such high standard that you aren't allowed to ask for help, and you should never feel like as though you would be criticized for needing it. And because, as Taylor told me yesterday, roses are red, violets are blue, and don't always be like that, but sometimes it do. Always be kind to your others, and be kind to yourself. And on a final note, I was told that if I said this, I would get $20. So, although my past 3 years here were bussin', the last moment is out.
Great job, members. Before we present the graduates in the class of 2021, I would like to recognize several categories of students who have maintained the highest level of excellence throughout their time at Seneca High School. First, I would like to recognize those students who are members of the National Honor Society, an organization that promotes scholarship, service, and character. These students are recognized by the gold tassel on the graduation cap. Would members of the National Honor Society please stand and be recognized? Next, I would like to recognize our Illinois State Scholars who were selected on criteria of grade point average and SAT exam score. All Illinois State Scholars have been presented a medallion for their accomplishment. Would all Illinois State Scholars stand and be recognized? Each year, Seneca High School recognizes 3 distinguished groups of students who will graduate with academic honors. Individuals who have accumulated an overall grade point average in the range of 3.0 to 3.49 on the 4.0 grading scale receive the honor of graduating cum laude or with honor. Those students can be recognized by the Kelly Green Honor Cords and identified in the program with the letter C next to their name. Would all students graduating with the academic distinction cum laude please stand to be recognized. Individuals who have accumulated an overall grade point average in the range of 3.5 to 3.99 receive the honor of graduating magna cum laude or with great honor. Those students can be recognized by the gold honor cords and identified in the program with the letter M next to their name. Would all students graduating with the academic distinction magna cum laude please stand to be recognized. Individuals who have accumulated an overall grade point average of 4.0 or higher receive the honor of graduating summa cum laude, or highest honor. Those students can be recognized by the Kelly Green and Gold Honor Cords and identified in the program with the letter S next to their name. Would all students graduating with the academic distinction of summa cum laude please stand to be recognized. In just a moment, Assistant Principal Kaufman will be announcing the names of our graduates, and Superintendent Carlson and Board of Education President Ron Fry will be helping distribute the diplomas. On behalf of the senior class, I respectfully request that all guests refrain from the use of loud noisemakers or creating disruptions that may take away from an individual student recognition. After all graduates have been announced, everyone can join the Seneca High School staff with a round of applause congratulating the class of 2021. Thank you for your cooperation in advance. Mr. Kaufman, Superintendent Carlson, and President Fry, the senior class awaits.
Manu Overstar. Nathaniel Aldrich. Brianna Allen. Brandon Appleby. Paige Baker. Mark Ferguson. Emma Berkeley. Hannah Ballou. Addison Bland. Ethan Bowman. Ethan Brockman. Madison Brown-Barrett. Arista Brozovich. Caitlin Buchanan. Maggie Carpenter. Kolia Cato. Elena Chapman. Marie Chesser. Carson Calla. Elena Koo. Aubrey Cruz. Gage Kreider. Mason Day. Spencer McGrath. Destiny Downey. Jacob Elliott. Nathan Elliott. Viviano Favela. Carter Feiner. Nathaniel Finch. Holden Flynn. Owen Friend. Brooklyn Gertz. Ella Gilbertson. William Glasscock. Andrew Gordon. Jenna Goslin. Tyler Grieve. John Hamilton. Chase Howard. Trey Houck. Matthew Helen. Emily Hess. Cole Hintz. Madison Jennings. Daniel Johnson. Riley Johnson. Madison Jones. Hayden Clicker. Benjamin Klingus. Julia Kramer. Victoria Levere. Chloe Lynn. Justin Ledkowski. Zachary Ludwigson. Levi Meyerhofer. Isaac Marcus. Austin Marshall. Anna Matthews. Sorry, Ryan. Ryan McCall. Rachel Millman. Richard Millman. Alyssa Neal. Logan McCluskey. Lena Noonan. Addison Olson. Mallory Othan. Noah Petty. Pichardo. Samantha Pointer. Zachary Reeder. Gwendolyn Reyes. Braylon Rice. Gavin Robertson. Ella Robson. Braden Rowe. Brooke Rosalind. Lily Sauer. Reese Sandberg. Luke Sangston. Emily Shannon. Mallory Sufkowicz. Avery Stigler. Ava Terry. Logan Tandini. Amelia Trina. Cole Underhill. Justine Ursula. Fidel Valenciano. Maverick Marlin. Amber Roman. Robert Wagner. Harley Wayne. Delaney Welsh. Danny Whitney. Wilson Whitman. Clarence Wigness. Joshua Wills. Gary Windsor. Just kidding, Jocelyn. Jocelyn Wise. Mr. Wells, the class of 2020 awaits further instructions.
Let's give our class of 2020 one more round of applause. Before we conclude today's ceremony, I would like to recognize two special members of our faculty. Could I ask for Marcia McKenna and Mary O'Connor to please join me on the stage? At the conclusion of this school year, Seneca High School will be saying goodbye to these two tremendous educators, coaches, and colleagues as they will be retiring from teaching. Mrs. Marcia McKenna has taught for 38 years, 37 of those at Seneca High School. Mrs. McKenna has taught English 1, English 2, English 3 and 4, reading development, drama, humanities, yearbook, and French. She also has coached girls softball and volleyball, directed school plays, has been yearbook advisor at SHS for the last 22 years. Mrs. McKenna, thank you for your wonderful leadership and service to the SHS school community, and we wish you the very best in your retirement. Congratulations. Mrs. Mary O'Connor has taught for 33 years, all at Seneca High School. Mrs. O'Connor has taught Spanish 1, Spanish 2, Spanish 3, and Spanish 4, English 2, and English as a second language. Mrs. O'Connor has coached girls volleyball, the cheerleading squad, speech team, served as a class advisor, and an advisor for Spanish Club. She has also been an advisor for the National Honor Society. Mrs. O'Connor, thank you for your leadership and service to the SHS school community, and best of luck in your retirement. Congratulations. Following today's ceremony, we would ask that all guests remain seated until receiving specific exit instructions from our SHS ushers. When exiting, we would ask that all guests use the north doors on both sides of the gymnasium and proceed directly to the north parking lot as we continue our attempt, hopefully soon to be over, with maintaining all state requirements and social distancing. Students will receive their diplomas in the auditorium and then be immediately directed to their vehicles using the south entrance. Again, to abide by the state guidelines regarding social distancing, graduates and family can gather outside and off the Seneca High School campus. Thank you for your cooperation. Seniors, please rise. Dr. Carlson, Board of Education, staff, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor I present to you the graduating class of 2021.
All right.